Hi, welcome to lesson number 2, module 8 of the Apache Spark and Scala course. So in this particular lesson, we will be introducing graphics. So to recap, in the last lesson, we have learned about graphs, vertices and edges, the different types of graphs and the use case for the same. In this lesson, we will be understanding graphics, the features and advantages of the same, and a real-world example. Now, graphics is a new set of libraries available with Core Spark, and it is in the alpha stage, and it is used to represent your data and explore in the graph format. So basically how graphics works is that it extends the Spark ADDs by introducing something called resilient distributed property graph. So basically the core API that we have in Spark is RDD, the low level API, right? In order to work with the graph system, Spark introduces a layer on top of RDDs, which is called resilient distributed property graph. And they are also immutable, very similar to RDDs, but it provides APIs to work with graph properties. Now, GraphX provides directed multigraph with properties attached to each vertex and edge. So basically using GraphX, you can define edges, vertices and create a graph and work with them. Now it includes a growing collection of graph algorithms and builder to simplify graph analytic tasks. So many a times building a graph might be very easy, but asking questions or exploring the data using graph might be challenging. So GraphX supports a lot of such algorithms such as shortest path first, the PageRank algorithm to explore your data further. So here is a look at graphics in our Spark ecosystem. As you can see, it sits on top of the core Spark as another set of library. So we have already covered the Spark SQL, streaming, MLlib, and now we have reached at the graphics. What are some of the features of graphics? Now the advantage is that graphics can work both with graph data and collection data, and it unifies the ETL, exploratory analysis and graph computation, and you can visualize the data either as a graph or as a Spark collection. Now the prime reason why somebody should move to graphics is because of the speed. Before the invention of Spark and the Spark graphics libraries, people were using traditional systems such as the GraphLab and the Giraffe, which were very popular on the Hadoop ecosystem. Now comparing the performance of graphics with these tools gives us an idea how fast the tool is. Since graphics uses the built-in Spark libraries and the power of in-memory computing in Spark, it is much faster than the GraphLab and Giraffe. Now, graphics also supports a wide variety of growing library of graph algorithms. Now, some of them are the PageRank, connected components, label propagation SVD plus, strongly connected components and triangle count. Now the first advantage is that you can represent and visualize your data either in the form of a graph or a form of a collection, and it can combine data parallel and graph parallel processing using a single API. And since GraphX uses RDDs behind the scenes, there is no duplication. We know that RDDs are immutable, and it provides a lot of operations for graph computation. Now, a practical use case of representing the data in the format of graph might be Twitter. So this is a graph of user followers in Twitter. So it will have a source vertex as a user, then a lot of followers as the other vertices. So you can see how the graphics libraries make it easy for us to visualize something like followers in Twitter. Now, Twitter uses a lot of graph-related framework and even GraphX. Now, if you want to do something like visualize the influence of an individual, company, or campaign on a specific network, GraphX can be very, very useful. So let's say there is a tweet, and that tweet can be represented as a vertex. And then we can have other users as other vertices. And then we can understand how many users are mentioning the particular tweet, or retweeting it, or commenting it, or tagging it, to understand the influence of that particular tweet or subject in a network. Now, this can even be further filtered by geography, demography, and interest patterns. So to wrap up in this particular lesson, we learned what exactly is graphics, the features of graphics, advantages, and a simple real-world example. That's all for this lesson. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to raise a support ticket. Thank you.